This is a Victrola my aunt gave to me and my brother in the early 50s. And in the early 60s, I traded my brother a bicycle for his half-interest in this Victrola. What I'm going to do today is show you a short tour of it. There's the records. All slots are full. Then here is the mechanism. That allows it to play. There's some of the, if you'll notice, everything moves together, back and forth. And there's a gear in there that see the teeth on that, the little wheel that turns. That's what drives everything, the needle, while the thing's playing. And then housing in that is the wind-up spring that drives everything. And back in here is the speed controls. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to play you a record in the Little Red Schoolhouse. You will find this record on the internet, or this song on the internet in different places, but this is the original. I haven't found anything yet that matches the original. So what you're about to hear, you have never heard before. I would lay odds on it. That was the crank handle. Put it in here and screw it in, and then you wind it up so you can play a record. What I'm doing is winding up the spring that runs it. It's got speed controls. Here's the volume control that moves this buffer here in and out. Then here is a speed control which will slow down and speed up the speed of the record. This lever turns the record on. This lever turns it off. And if you forget to turn it off, as it works itself over, it will turn itself off. Quite ingenious for those days. This was an Edison production. It's an Edison disc photograph designed by Thomas A. Edison. So let's get this little record playing, and then while it's playing, I'm going to show you the words to the song. So here we go. See if I can line it up and drop the needle on by lifting this lever. And here goes the song.
Sometimes I think I was a little fool.
You think you were or think you are?
Back in the days when I used to go to school.
Can you remember back that far? When you were a kid, see how you hated
What?
the little place where we were educated.
Although I didn't know it, I was lucky then. I wish that we were back again. In the little red schoolhouse,
Me too.
with my book and slate.
Those were the happy days in the Little Red Schoolhouse.
Oh boy.
I was always late.
Yes, you were, Bill, always. Do you remember, Bill, when you were a scholar in the days of yore?
Do I? How I'd stand right up there and holler, 2 and 2 is 3.
When we should have been learning
Learning what?
about the golden
We
rule.
didn't want the golden rule. Our little hearts were yearning for the swimming pool.
That good old fool, when I was late, the teacher said, go bring your father right away.
You brought your dad, and after that he came most every day.
Oh, gee, I wanna be in the little red schoolhouse.
Yeah, back for a little tour while it's playing the music.
Come on, when Mama said it's after 8.
What a time poor mother had.
Then she'd say, hurry, you surely will be late.
When I was late, it made the teacher awful mad. We start down the road with footsteps lagging.
But you remember we were always bragging.
I said when I get bigger, no more school for me.
But now that's where we want to be. In the little red schoolhouse, with a book and slate. In the little red schoolhouse, we were always late. We long to be back there where we were scholars in the days of yore. How we stand right up there and holler, 2 and 2 or 3, when we should have been learning about the golden rule. Our little hearts were yearning for the swimming pool. Because I was so bad and acted like a clown.
You got a good licking, then you couldn't sit down.
Oh, gee, I wanna be in the little red schoolhouse. 10 o'clock, the spelling lesson's just begun. Johnny throws an ink ball just for fun. Hits the teacher's ear with an awful spat. She turns around and says, who did that?
Pretty little Percy in the very front row lifts up his hand and says, Teacher, I know.
Then little Johnny whispers to the teacher's pride, you just wait till I get you outside. Johnny goes to stand up with his face to the wall. He's a dive of water and he tries to stall. If I stood up there, I'd take a noble chance. I got a great big hair in the seat of my towers. He just sends to home to wash your face and then you say, I want to you to get dirty again. Oh, gee, I wanna be in the little red schoolhouse. Ha, 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 with green cheddar.
There you go, in the Little Red Schoolhouse.